can't beat us, join us, please bring your coinage. We sing 3-pointers, money shots, all net, all vets. Bums we not, jet skiing in them sunny spots. With women edible like gummy drops. Dummy stop, dummy stop. No weapon form can intercept the storm. Once my intellect is on, I'm projecting on magnetic fields and interact with blacks with athletic bills. I'm all about growth and development like residents of Ebbets Fields. Not to choose between woo and chew. We wanna line them colors up like a Rubik's Cube and fade to black, yeah, the truest hue. When you say the black man is God, who you alluded to? The usual. Clarence 13X, a worthy guess. The words expressed come from the word in flesh. Elijah M, the NOI versus Leviathan. Messiah sent from the heavenly branches. 7 P's from since G-Dub cut down the cherry tree. In the wilderness of North Mex, and we flossing death and forced aggression, or forced perception, forced protection, or forced confessions. It's all a lesson.
The sorcerers from Corsica, killer tonics, sticks and drums like the Philharmonic Orchestra. You niggas still playing harmonicas from officers, fabric softener. Jive turkeys popping 5 perkies, playing with keys, the Scotch stores type. For that soft white, we could've caught life, just being forthright. First class on my 4th flight, popping out like Fortnite. Every night we lit like Porsche lights. The meek shall inherit the earth, oh yeah, the scorched type. And these niggas, they some hoes in these streets. Me, I'm 10 toes in these streets. They lost their souls, niggas got holes in their feet. Shit, I'm just worried about the craft and how to perfect it. Not worried about the craft, yeah, that's out of perspectives. Focus on the chip like I'm Robert Kraft, and then how to protect it. It's the waves of the oceans. Get to the money, nigga, save your emotion. Descendant of the slaves in the graves in the oceans. Mastermind that the waves is in motions. These niggas, they addicted to the folly, addicted to that molly. Making me a movie, them sticks made of holly. I'm Dr. Manhattan, sitting on top of Manhattan. When I get all 5 rings, snap my fingers and pop up on satin. Dressed in all black, yeah, drop top the Phantom. Best.
Crumb TV.
Peace to the family, peace to you and yours. Peace to the family, peace to you and yours. Welcome to another episode of Techno Tuesdays. You are now rocking with the best. Yes, I'm joined by my co-host, the good brother, Spin City. Peace.
Yo, peace to the family, peace to you, peace to yours. You know what I'm talking about? It's your brothers inside of AI. That means every morning, every noon, every night, we are in the depths. We are in the trenches of artificial intelligence, all the way from AI, robotics, technology overall, software and hardware, from the bots to connecting the dots. I'm talking about your family and Techno Tuesdays.
You already, man. Peace to the family in the building. Shout out to everybody pulling up. All right. That song that you just heard, ladies and gentlemen, that is State of Waves off of that Red Summer Deluxe On the Way, featuring the Twin Pillars, Red and Blue Pill. All right. Peace to everybody pulling up. Yes, sir.
Peace to everyone pulling up everywhere. You know, we launching this joint everywhere. It's across the world at this point. Looks like we had episode 63 and counting. It's been monumental, y'all. I always want to get on and say a good favor to everyone that fully supports KTL, Techno Tuesdays, and all other channels, all other shows. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, man. How you feeling, Real? What you been looking at inside of this AI? What's popping to you the most? What's been popping out to you the most?
Well, I've been going through a little bit of I ain't gonna lie, I was going through a mythos/fable withdrawal. I believe the last show that we was on, we was very jipper. We were elated about the release of this new technology, And then they effed around and they launched the games, Hicksfield Games.
Yeah.
And it was almost like they did it as a trap because they damn sure got me. They caught my attention with that, you know.
Yeah.
And I've literally been sitting on a few of my proprieties, you know, just really waiting for the technology to upgrade so I could pull off some of the vision that I had about some of these video games. And I dropped some money on some tokens,
Yeah.
and I was literally in the process of having one of my fables come to life, and they pulled the plug on me in mid-flight. You know what I mean? It was like the B-52 bomber crash, and boy,
I
oh
think
boy, I
that
crashed hard, and I've been just dealing with you know what I mean? I
yeah.
spent 2 days after that looking for anything that could replace it. There was rumors of a leak, you know what I mean, of a hack and everything. I was chasing all of the possible leads, but I've come up empty-handed. So here I am, you know, just dealing with the consequences of that. But everything outside of that is beautiful, bro. You
Yeah.
know,
So you didn't just switch to 4.8?
not the same.
I mean,
Yeah.
we wouldn't even know the same because we didn't get the outcome of Fable 5 and 4.8 against each other on the same game.
Yeah, they were saying something about this 4.8 prompt and everything. And
Right.
I tried some things out. It just didn't hit the same. You know what I mean? Somebody said Fable will be back tomorrow. They said I'm riding 4.8 like a horse.
Yeah, like so
You
what I assume Anthropic would have done, again, being in the side of AI companies and taking a hit this hard. This is a hard hit for Anthropic. Like, let's get to the business side of AI and trying to stay afloat.
right. Also,
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
when we talk about that, let's talk about what it's gonna mean for their IPO. So let's continue.
All right, so yeah, what I'm looking at it is, okay, this is gonna be shaky. We just told the government fuck you a couple months ago. Now here we go. We doing some stuff with Google. We doing some stuff with Grok. Okay, here we are. Now we're gonna deliver the most strongest model known to man. We getting games done. We getting apps done. Like we getting it done. We are the company. This Fable 5. This is it. This is pinnacle level AI. And someone else was like, nah, you know, there's some elementary level guardrails over here that they missed. So shut the entire thing down. The government said, okay, sure, you're right. This is Anthropic we're talking about. They're dangerous.
Right.
So boom, they take this huge blowback from everything that just happened. And they don't want you guys, they don't want the masses to say, oh shit, let's get into mass exodus. This gives all more reason why to go back to Chat GPT.
Right.
Gives all the reason they gonna say, man, hell no. Some of that technology that is currently frozen inside of Fable 5 is now operating in 4.8. Because I would make what's banned is my 4.5, but I'm sorry, my 5.0.
Right.
But shit, it's actually just a jersey number.
Right.
You know, player number 50 and player number 48. Well, this is technology and software. I can just put the same machine, Fable 5, under the jersey, under the moniker 4.8. So now we don't lose anybody because people are like, oh, it seems like 4.8 became a little bit more capable because there's that side of the news too. Like, it's just not the news that Fable 5 turned off. And yes, everybody scrambled for the hacks. Everybody hit GitHub. Everybody hit Hugging Face looking for some copy code, looking for some functions. No one's going to get those functions from anywhere other than the inside of Anthropic because there's proprietary technology attached to it. That's the most about, you know, open source and stuff like that. There's also secret functions and proprietary information from the company that's not in it. So you might think, you know, oh, I have an open source model. Okay, well, it's just simply missing. That's why you can go get ChatGPT open source, but you can't use Codex in one click. You can't do certain things. So Anthropic's trying to shift from that, and I think they've extremely upgraded 4.8. They feel it's just like that shit is cracking. The table went down. I'm thinking 4.8 turns into 4.9, 4.9.9 because they don't want people just running off the app because their next best thing got shut down. And the only other thing that people can think of is, oh, well, I'm gonna go back to 4.8. It was, so I was just saying, shit, try 4.8 because that connection and that work is even better.
Nah, I'm gonna go and dive in. I'm definitely gonna take that deep dive. You know what did it for me? When they were doing it, they were doing those screenshots, and that's really what hyped me up when I saw they were doing the 4.8 screenshots next to Fable 5. And they
Right.
were, so dudes was like, yeah, I did a one-shot prompt. I did a one-shot prompt with this in 4.8
Right.
last month. Now I tried that same I tried that same shot with Fable 5. Now look at the outcome.
Right.
It's looking like oranges, apples and oranges next to each other. I'm like, yeah, this is the upgrade that I need. So then
Right.
when they pulled the plug in my mind, I'm like, I ain't going back. I ain't going backwards. I'm gonna just
Okay.
wait for this thing. I'm gonna wait for either China to drop something as powerful, or I'm gonna wait for Anthropic to get their shit together. And the first rumor that popped out was that they were saying that it wasn't the weights that was making Fable 5 what it was. They was trying to say something about it being a prompt, and somebody leaked the prompt, you know what I mean? But come to
Right.
find out that really wasn't it.
That's what I'm saying. Too many hackers thinking they got it. You know what I mean? It's just being a part of that world for so long, you can. That's what I say. Just get everybody get your AI up so you don't get fooled, because there's scammers in AI, of course. Not to scam you, wipe your nose or anything, but data, information. Because
Information scamming, yeah.
anybody that knows AI how they know it, oh yeah, sign up for my this, and then the average person has no clue what they're signing up for. Now they thinking they getting this little Anthropic. They think they getting this app with these APIs. You got these sneaky APIs. 100,000 people pay him $100 and he delete the whole thing. There are rug pulls in AI, y'all. I gotta say that. I don't think I've ever said that, but there are rug pulls in AI, especially something of this monument. So please, everybody, be weary of the aftermarket third-party AI. Just be weary in that game. You know what I mean? There's a black market for AI as well. I just think people need to see that side of the world more and know more about it. I mean, if we're gonna be on the tech node, we have to technically know that a person will do a rug pull on a piece of code. So
Right. Very interesting times that we're in.
man, like what other part of the times and eras can you think of? Somebody's about to enter, somebody's about to info drag your ass. Like they just want to get you on here, spend a couple dollars because they use the Lovable one-time prompt to say this is the real Fable 5. They went to Lovable, built up a landing page saying it's Fable 5 in this motherfucker. You pay the money, you pay the money, you rush that, you blitz it. He deletes the whole thing. Like it wasn't even a website to begin with. You could tell he left the edit with Lovable sticker at the bottom. Cooked your ass for your $10. A whole bunch of other people think they got Fable 5 and they using Chat GPT 5.1 images to get shit done. Right. See, like imagine that. I would not say go do it to fucking anybody. It's not cool. But imagine the world again, like you're saying, the world that we live in comes with scams that fast.
Right. Man, talk about it.
Because that's an absolute, that's it right there. And the motherfucker can run that shit on autopilot for 2-3 days. Because he got a Manus running messaging. So the same way we out here getting to these bags, the same way we out here, getting more control over AI, getting, knowing. You know what I mean? There's no other show like this, bro. I just got to get in my bag about it because there's no show at this level. All your favorite AI influencers, cool. And again, blessings to all the homies that teach AI. But they're not teaching it to that part. They're showing you, oh, yeah, you can make a digital product. Cool. Yes, we can make a digital product. It's excellent. Hey, you can become an AI consultant. But start to be an AI consultant at this level and tell your people the truth. Somebody just hit me today, bro, and was like, man, I appreciate the time y'all brought the doctor on there, Vicky Hamilton, and she explained the laws behind building these apps. And I heard both of y'all, Vicky Hamilton and Spin City, say vibe coding's a scam. And y'all broke down exactly why it is. That's techno.
Yes.
There's nobody. Call your favorites. Who's on the top? I don't care if they're Korean. I don't care if they're not saying this ever. This no one's saying, because y'all wouldn't be so shocked in the chat. Y'all would say, oh, well, I've heard that before. But you hear it here. You hear it on technos. Technos, like you can get scammed full speed. You think you'll make all this money when a nigga will make a lovable site, connect some anonymous stripe to that motherfucker, tell you he got the latest code, Fable 5, this is the one, $2 download, bro. You just spent your money on nothing. You're never getting it back. He's about to delete it.
Facts.
You're gonna build up an app, somebody's gonna take your whole code and then open source it and then reverse engineer it, turn it blue, and be selling it faster than you. Like there's game to be had here. This is techno. This is what you know about the tech world. These are your folks from the inside of AI, from the inside of Silicon Valley. I tell you what the whispers are. How fast these people want to keep up with these models, how quickly they want to shift their marketing. You know what I mean? So when they have certain influencers market certain things, the influencers are getting hella credits to do a whole bunch of shit that you actually can't even do, because we all know, and I know for a fact we all know, the technology that we receive at 5.0, we know that the company's working on 7.9.
Oh, hell yeah.
Exactly.
For sure. For sure.
Exactly. With the Apple phone, with whatever the case is. If the company
they on iPhone 19 at Apple right now.
So even with that being known, so they poured out to the public a 5.0, oh, the 5.0 gets shut down. When the company the whole time is really working on 6.1.
For sure.
So it's just, looking at all these things, because they have the opportunity to rev up and rev down other models. The same thing they do with the phones. As soon as the new iPhone dropped, the other ones this shit is terrible. It's freezing. This is getting worse and worse.
My question to you is,
the software based on the price and based on the update.
Right. You don't find it suspicious that after they went to China and brought all of them tech execs with them, you know what I mean? They brought $21 trillion worth of big tech over to China. And then, basically then they start these moves where they're beginning to create some type of regulation. It seems like there's going to be a tier system, because right around the same time of them pulling the plug on Fable 5, and they said that was a direct call from the White House. They also, Donald Trump also signed, I believe he signed in a bill or something that said that the tech companies have to basically go through, they have to be filtered. All of the new releases of the models have to go to a 30-day reviewing process by the White House.
And bro, that is going to slow down AI monumentally in America.
Super monument. Yeah.
It's going to slow down AI, because now when a company want to make a drop on a hot Tuesday, if you want to drop, you need to submit today, and we won't be ready. We won't be ready for your drop in the next 30 days.
The next 30 days. Right.
If you're a Techno Tuesday watcher, you know that's going to slow down the race dramatically. He just put a traffic light on the freeway, bro.
Basically. And theoretically, that don't make no sense unless there was some type of agreement with China to also slow down, so they don't, they don't get ahead.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. I see where you cooking, because. Okay. See, I'm thinking about that because the AI race is so fast.
Yeah.
And it's so getting out of human hand. We can't say that in the public to say, well, this shit getting out of hand, y'all. We're going to have to slow this shit down from the inside. You can't. Now you force the companies, but you have to force the companies globally. Because look, when we go home, we slowing down this motherfucking launch of these new machines to the masses.
Right.
We need to do the same thing over here.
Right.
What I want to do, because everybody's going to get far and further, because we've all watched it again, the timeline of technological evolution, crack through, especially, through your lifetime, Red, you've been watching how media and technology went, and all of a sudden it went to an up straight wall, and that was the AI tools. For the first, we went into an up straight wall. Y'all do the study. Boom, it's like technology on technology, images, movies, this. It's like, oh shit.
Right. You know what technology was up to us, bro?
Huh?
You know what technology was to me in my generation?
Huh?
Gyromite and Duck
Mm,
Hunt, Nintendo NES, and
mhm.
it grew to Super Nintendo, and then we had Sega Saturn and TurboGrafx. That was
Yeah,
our form. That was technology for us. And then
yeah.
we had the pager that opened up. The what was that thing? The one that flipped open.
What, the sidekick?
The sidekick. Yeah.
Yeah, that was, yeah. In that era, that's when I was a teenager.
Yeah. I mean,
I
real
was
talk. I
a
remember that they was digitizing us with them devices. And then we grew up and we got the BlackBerry and all of that. Dudes was getting on a tech. This was like regular people getting into their techie stuff,
right.
you know? And then MySpace came, and with MySpace, we learned about HTML. The dude Tom that sold that shit, he set us back a few years because if we were to stay on MySpace with them HTML building out those pages, mad people would have got into coding and
Oh, that
programming way
shit was
faster.
crazy, bro. Making that
What?
boundary decoding, bro.
I was building out Black
Yeah,
Planet pages, and then I started doing the MySpace ish. But Black Planet had me on some low key tech. It
yeah,
was more coding with that than they doing right now with this whole no code low tech movement.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, because again, I'm a millennial. I was a child for those things. Not hella child. I was 14, 15, 14,
yeah.
15, 15, up to like 17. And then I had, so yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna be presumptuous and say that people from my generation, because there's a lot of people from my generation is more so in IT, right? There's been a huge brain drain where I don't know where black people are in the tech sphere, but in the ecosystem, but I
Mhm.
am assuming that they're out there somewhere, and they began to climb those ladders and go into different places. So they got absorbed in the Googles and the Facebooks early in the game,
Yeah.
you know but I would think it would be more people now when I think about it, when I mention like, yeah, we was low key doing techie shit through our whole life. We just didn't realize it because all of our devices were like it was the equivalent to what a damn clawbot is to somebody right now.
That's
You
what I'm
know?
saying, bro. I'm like, damn, when you watch the technology hit for who the teenagers right now?
Right.
Like who, what I'm saying, where I was between 12 and 17, learning that stuff right there. Like who's the teenagers of this? Like this right here.
Right. I
Who's
would
the
love to. Yeah, where's
this?
that group
Like,
of the
damn.
13, 14, 15-year-olds that's going dumb with this ish the
And
same
they
way
just
that we was,
they
huh?
25. They like, bro, yeah, I've been making apps since I was about 14. Just building them, throwing them away, balling them up, inventing something else. You're gonna be like, nigga, damn, what is there to do?
Right.
So I can
I would
dig that.
Yeah, I would tell any parent, like if they were to be like, I would say, yo, the best birthday present that you could get your young one. I don't give a damn if they 12, 13, 14, 15, all the way up to their 20s. Get
Hmm.
their ass a Clawbot, go get them a Mac Mini. If you don't do nothing, get them a Mac Mini, and it would be. I mean, of course, the parents would help them use it a little bit, but yeah, that's the best investment that you could get them right now. Facts. Back in the days, it was a DVD burner. Now, get them a goddamn Mac Mini and put them in YouTube University. Facts.
Graphics, Radio Shack. Yeah, yeah, I was
Yeah,
there.
Turbo Graphics. That was bro. If they continued with Turbo Graphics 16, because Turbo Graphics had arcade graphics in a
Hmm.
home console. Nintendo was doing 8-bit. These dudes came with like 16 bits. You feel me? That
Yeah.
they was ahead of their time. I think it was the people from Yeah, I don't know if it was the people from Texas Instruments that made it, but I know that they was ahead of their time, and then they fell off
Yeah.
because people wasn't buying it enough. You know, but yeah, we looking at I would give it 1 year. Y'all gonna see people big money off of like what's the it's called Steam, the cloud based video game people Steam,
Uh-huh.
because you know Fortnite was built by an outside company that wasn't, there's the story behind Fortnite. They like shocked the whole industry because they kind of came out of left field. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That same type of energy I feel is what's gonna happen with a new upstart. Somebody gonna come along and smack some shit that's gonna be GTA like with a GTA type of buzz.
Right.
It's impossible not to when you could just vibe code a video game at this point.
Exactly. Really flow code a video game for sure.
Yeah, you could
Should
easily flow code
create-
with a team, man.
That's what I'm saying. Where new teams are going, shit is too good. Especially when folks, you know what I mean, when real folks get a hold of the technology, I'm seeing like when a real engineers get a hold of this shit, especially one that's just not a engineer, because some engineers actually can't think. You know what I mean? It's like as long as people are able to think and stay creative and innovative and not just look at code and hammer together code, like when you can really create something, you know what I'm
Right,
saying? Invent something new in the process, because that's what AI has done for me. It's like I've invented, you know, functions and code lines that, and then you can look it up anywhere. You know what I mean? You can ask many engineers, you can ask many in the dev world some code lines and some things that I put together. They're like, how did we not even see this? You know what I
right,
mean? We tapped in with Answer the Public, and I'm
right,
consulting them, and they're like, bro, what nigga? Like, you know how to do this? It's because it's just I'm able to think. So no one else on the engineering floor is thinking how Sebastian is. It's like, okay, well, we need to see something here. You know what I mean? So
right.
crazy.
DG Films, we need you to pull up either on in the school community or maybe because I've been seeing you dropping a lot of information over the past few shows and whatnot.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
do.
want nobody. Yeah, it's time to start highlighting the KTLians that are out there that's doing things that should be seen by the masses. You know what I'm saying? So we are giving you an open invite to come and do a bill with us. Um, because it's definitely at that point where we've been doing this episode 63 and it's about that time, what I mean, to see who's out there to show and prove. We got investors watching, you know what I mean, so they want to see what type of students that are in the audience and what was really going down. So I'm just throwing that out there. If y'all are out there and y'all out here standing, y'all cooking, y'all at the stove, you know what I mean, uh let's put the meals on the table. I just wanted to show this to everybody in the building for all of my young MCs and whatnot. This is TurboGrafx 16. They like, what is he talking about? This is TurboGrafx was the system. I gotta paint the picture though. When this came out I think it was the late 80s, maybe the early 90s, this was like cutting edge. This was definitely cutting edge. Like this shit was kicking ass. NEC was the company. 200 $4 back then was considered a lot of money for a device. But boy oh boy, these niggas, the graphics on this shit was kick ass. Talk about this shit right here. This was like arcade. It was arcade
Yeah.
graphics. This game right here used to kick my ASS, man. They was they wasn't easy either. But the only thing with them, they didn't have. I guess at the company, they wasn't smoking that same shit that them people at Nintendo was smoking, because they didn't come up with the Zeldas and the Super Mario. They didn't have the defining titles like that.
Uh-huh.
as you can see with their titles, they didn't have the propriety wasn't like Nintendo and Sega Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Well,
yeah,
that's what's up,
they
man.
folded after a while.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, making games out, man. Again, you have to be able to have some imagination, man. Some have some imagination. I mean, that's all I can put to it, man. Some
But
creativity, man.
and we also got to factor in the wall back then. First of all, there was two things going on. The information on how to make a game. Trust me, I went to the library, I talked to the old lady and all of them. They had no books on that. Not in the library. This is before Amazon was a thing. We was asking people, how do you make a game? Nobody knew that. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? Number two, the barrier of what it took to even make a game, let alone a system, was crazy.
Right.
They're talking, triple, and we talking about back then that it was still in the millions and whatnot. And then when they got into like the AAA games and everything, AAA graphics, man, they was talking about in the tens of millions, and then Unreal Engine and Steam and all of them started to pop out. So they lowered it a little bit, but the bar has never been as low as it is now. Man, Mons and them was making, they was making the level of Legend of Zelda type shit,
Right.
Excite Bike and Double Dribble type games right off of not even Mythos, not even Fable. They was doing that off of what model they was doing video games like that. Oh, Codex.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why AI Google Studio it been having games on there. I mean, we've been showing games for a minute. That's why I was like, yeah, Fable and Mythos. Yeah, they added a power, and Higgsfield, put in the what would pretty much be an MCP on how to develop a game. But if you already had the MCPs of how to develop a game, if you've already been a video game engineer or developer, then you know exactly what tools to use. So that's where I had just seen it from there. It's like, oh, you can still do that shit.
Right.
You get me? Because we've been doing it since way before. Maybe we didn't have the means to go ahead and put it publicly, but I had been working on games. Like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Derek is working on the game. I'm on that team. I've been working on the game that's a part of my fitness app. And then Fable and Mythos came out. I'm like, oh, well, I called it divine timing, but then they shut that shit off. Well, I'm just go back to what I was using. So, and the shit cursor actually had a lot to do with that shit because you're able to use most major coding models to do one job. It's so good.
Okay, we're gonna talk about Cursor in 1 minute, real quick. I gotta show the young whippersnappers.
That Dutch.
This, you know what I'm saying? I guess this was the anthropic of the shit back then because you had when they came with this boy, woo man,
New shit was gonna change.
shut the game down. You know, Duck Hunt, Gyromite. I had the robot. You know what I mean? The gun
Yeah,
thing was cool because we was young, we like guns and everything. I used to stand right at the screen and buck them damn ducks. I was
yeah.
cheating. My dad be like, "Sit your ass down, boy. What's wrong with you?" But they had the robot. They had no people don't even talk about the robot, but the robot was the real. That was the real. I really think that they did the robot to make us pay a lot of money for it because
Yeah,
they came out with like 2 games for that shit. Then it was no more talk about the robot.
yeah. That shit flopped. Shit wasn't a hit back then.
Boy, but I remember Christmas morning opening up that box. Oh my goodness. I damn near jumped out the window. We turned the crib into an arcade. My pops,
Oh,
because
oh,
nobody on the block had this shit. The crib turned into an arcade. I remember my dad, they came home and caught the whole block in the house. We got our ass beat.
yeah, that's how. Yeah. But my dad
Yeah.
made a video game store to do exactly that.
Huh?
My dad made a video game store to do exactly that, to turn the whole block into an arcade.
Very smart. Very
That's
smart.
called the next step.
Whoo, I remember Contra. See, like I said, these titles that they came out with, and I don't even know if it was the marketing, but you got to give the people at Nintendo credit because they were some geniuses in terms of creating these titles. This the IP is unbeatable. You know, people bring up Sega Genesis, and I love Sega Genesis. They got Sonic and everything, but there's nothing rocking with the IP that was made early Nintendo.
And the thing about early Nintendo, because Nintendo has always been the safe video game, family friendly video game
Fam,
platform.
right.
They when Mortal Kombat did come out on all other systems, people were going to Sega Genesis to get the gore. It seemed like Sega Genesis was for the adults. And then Nintendo, they wanted to take out the gore and stuff like that. So it became that family friendly. That's why you get a
That's what I'm saying. It's Anthropic. It was the
super,
Anthropic. You know what I
it's
mean? It
super
was very
user.
friendly. Or would there be the
In that,
open AI?
in that build, in that case, well, if you go at how you use them, then Chat GPT would be Nintendo.
I was about to say, would it be the
Because
open
Anthropic,
AI of things? Yeah.
yeah,
And the ones that were a little more grown and mature would be Anthropic. So that could have been I won't say Sega Genesis. There was another one. Somebody out there help me with it.
once Nintendo and Sega got into it, until Sony dropped, until Microsoft and them got into the game. But that's what's weird. What I know
Oh
is
yeah. So we looking at PlayStation and Xbox. There you go. Sony is Anthropic. My man, 50 grand. There you go. Sony was Anthropic because when they came with more sophistication and they upped the ante with the graphics and they were more mature. They made niggas grow up.
yeah,
Tekken on PlayStation, bro, hang it up.
yeah, that's what I'm
Which
saying.
which
So
one did Madden go crazy on? Madden was PlayStation and went crazy, right?
yeah,
I believe John
that
Madden and
was
all of that was
direct
in that
challenge for
2K
video
series.
games. It took niggas from 32 bit to, 64 bit to 132.
Yeah,
Put it on CD, made you niggas take them cartridges out, ain't blowing on no cartridges. You feel me? We going straight at it. You put a disc in, and that brought Sega from Sega Genesis to Sega CD before they, you know what I'm saying? And that made
yeah.
Nintendo go from Super NES to the GameCube and shit. We
To the
started
game,
going
yeah.
CDs. I'm talking about started to go, and then all the way to the downloadable game era.
And they went cloud on them.
Then they went cloud on them. So yeah, it was
Yeah,
definitely Sony that put it in the wind. Like, you niggas gotta, you know what I'm saying, wake your game up. We
they
family
went
friendly.
cloud on them. And then
And then
Xbox came.
Microsoft like, hold on, we in this. So they went to go ahead and go ram with them, but Nintendo stayed alive. Sega stayed making games. Yeah, Game Gear. Well, Game Gear was in there to challenge Game Boy. So you
Wait,
still
say
in
that
that
again. Game Gear
Game Gear was the challenge,
to
was the
Game
answer
Boy.
to Game Boy. And then
Okay.
Game Boy Color was the talk back to Game Gear. And then Sega's like, you know what, we're not about to keep up with them and go back and forth with these niggas because they came out with Game Boy Color, Game Boy SB Advanced. Like they started to come with so many handhelds. Sega like, bro, watch out. We gonna go
Right.
play this game. And they tried Sega CD. I remember having Sega CD in my dad's shop. You feel me? And then it turned, you know what I'm saying? It turned to the Dreamcast. Yep, you're right, bro. I was missing that. Dreamcast.
Dreamcast was
Dreamcast is where I
lit.
started playing Sonic Adventure Battle, Fantasy Star, Jet Set.
Saturn. Remember Saturn?
Yep, Sega Saturn. Yep.
Sega
Yep.
Saturn.
Yep. Yep. Niggas
Yeah.
stole my shit, bro. Niggas stole me and all my dad video games.
Yes, ColecoVision was Atari started it all. You know what I'm saying? ColecoVision.
I had
That was for
Atari
the truck
Jaguar.
fund babies. Niggas in the hood was not touching ColecoVision.
Yeah, I don't
You
think
know
I
what I'm
had
saying?
that.
As far as I don't know nobody with I think Rich and Alpo and them niggas had the Ataris. We ain't, the hood didn't have that yet. We started getting
Like, what you mean?
huh?
What you mean? I mean, we had Atari Jaguar though.
No, but I mean like Atari, ColecoVision. I'm speaking about my age demographics only because it might have been some of the older kids had it, but when I was when the Atari popped out, I might have been like 6 or 7 or something.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like we wasn't our peoples wasn't getting no shit for us like at that point because the price point was up there on considering for those times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
My
yeah,
pops had me around all that shit when I was 6. So my pops was born. My pop's 70 now, so that's what I'm saying. That's where
yeah, my pop's
is it?
77.
Yeah. So
So he was playing video games with us and
right,
whatnot. We was
right.
yeah, that was like a family thing. But I was definitely say because when you the same way when you think AI, you think open AI, you think chat GPT. That's almost like the
Yeah.
definitive. So when you think video games, you think Nintendo. That's the definitive, even though Atari was there, it's
Yeah.
like video games and Nintendo are almost hand in hand in a sense.
Yeah. It's band-aid to bandages for sure. Like you got the game. Well, again, man, PlayStation 5 nowadays or 6, whatever folks is on, bro. I think PlayStation has become it. But yeah, definitely in my era, it's like if you got the game, you had a Nintendo at the house. Like you had some form of Nintendo. We was playing the game. Like you was
Yeah,
playing the
yeah,
game.
yeah. Yeah. PlayStation done took it. I
Yeah,
remember
they even wiped Xbox clean off the map. Like, well, I know people that love Xbox.
they do, but niggas is not talking that Xbox. When you see dudes, we be seeing them videos with dudes packing out they girl, they yo, take your Xbox with you. No, it's the
Mm-mm.
PlayStation.
It's a PlayStation.
Or when they trying to entice the wires, I'll get you a PlayStation, boo.
Yeah. I know you want a PS5, man. Who you telling?
That's what I'm saying. I remember one Christmas getting my son a PS5. He was going, yo, I need that. I remember
Yeah.
all of the hoops we had to jump through, me and his moms to get him a damn PS5. That thing was
Yeah.
hard to find. I think I sold some plasma or something. I don't know what happened. I don't even
Start
remember.
this joint up. Kids killing me.
Yeah.
You don't got
Hey,
no PS3, Cuddy? Cause nigga, what they on? Man, Dreamcast, man. Yeah, Dreamcast. Man,
Dreamcast
you're lazy.
parties.
I was playing hella Sonic, hella Jet Set Radio and shit.
Right.
Some shit I was, yeah. My brothers did have an Xbox. They asked us playing that Halo shit. Man, I used to love the game era, man. I'm a gamer to
Remember
this.
Oregon Trail for all of my people who had to play that in
Oh
school?
man, Oregon shit. And bro, you know what's so funny about me is, but I got a funny story behind Oregon Trail ass, man. Yeah, I played it in school, but man, it was the only game that I could play in jail one time, y'all. Like when it was computer time, look, y'all, when it was computer time at the ranch, the game on that damn computer was Oregon Trail. Bryce would be in that motherfucker really killing
You could
hella
do 30
squirrels, bro,
years
trying to
and
get
play
hella
right.
food.
You could have
Like,
a 30-year sentence if they sentence
hey,
you to play Oregon Trail, your time will
hey,
go fast because that was the slowest
bro.
game on earth.
But bro, what was the problem? How come you can't beat it? Y'all beat
It
it?
wasn't they didn't build it for you to beat it, bro.
That's what I hope that's not only me. That's why I'm glad we having this in the public chat because I never won. Like everybody died.
You
Like
always
what was I
fell down
supposed to
that
get
pit.
to?
Remember Pitfall? That
Yeah,
was another one too.
yeah, pitfall right quick.
Pitfall gave me
Pitfall right
eight
quick.
PTSD.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I'm falling down a pit. I remember having a nightmare, popping out my sleep, sweating like Pitfall, the crocodile coming for me. You know what I'm saying? I remember asking Sinel, I said, "Those crocodiles?" He's like, "Yeah, I got a flashback.
Yeah,
Pitfall." I'm like, hold on, let me go sit down.
there you go.
Like, yeah,
But all the original games was hella stressful though. Like Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 was stressful in the mud, especially how young I was.
with them barrels hitting you,
Man, the barrel, and
mad
you gotta be on.
disrespectful.
You be on that metal thing, that wagon in the mall. You just cooking
Right.
shit. You gotta make that motherfucker jump. These monkeys look
Start
crazy,
throwing bananas at you. That was
bro. Man, it
crazy.
was big alligators biting you and stuff, bro. Video games is the best thing ever, y'all. That shit is crazy. They will have you living lives, bro. They will have you living lives you never had to live.
Look, What were we talking about last show? Fables and the
Yeah,
mythos.
Mythos, man. Yeah,
The
Duncan.
mythos was in the
He said
house with us,
that
man.
Banjo Kazooie, man, that Conquer's Bad Fur Day. If y'all got a hold of that motherfucker, look,
So think
Techno
about it,
Ball on
y'all.
the GS.
Right,
Yeah,
think
shut them
about it.
games out, and this
We
game's video game night, man. Shut them games out, and shut us down making games, man. Bring the nostalgia back to Technos, man.
Tecmo Bowl on new. Ooh, Bo Jackson with the ball.
Yeah,
Hold
with
on.
the show.
Everybody knew about the Bo Jackson cheat code, my G.
Look at that Doom and that Diablo on PC. Yeah, when niggas start first going PC and figuring out it wasn't all in the hand of the controller, that shit changed full lives, bro.
I did
Like,
not
hold on,
adapt to
somebody
the
get on with the
PC
mouse
video.
and go crazy.
I was allergic to that.
My brother was heavy.
Ooh,
Oh,
Golden
Golden Eye
Eye.
and yeah,
I
instant.
remember.
Yeah,
Let me give you the lineup of the other games that changed my neural pathways in my brain. I remember defeating these games and I felt like a boss.
yeah,
Zelda,
yeah. Facts.
getting that princess. You know what I'm talking about?
The Ocarina of Time.
Super Metroid,
Oh yeah, of
Mega
course.
Man,
Yes.
Golden Eye with the
Yeah,
blicky, right?
yeah,
Fucking them niggas. Metal Gear Solid.
yeah. It was with
Huh?
that MGO, that MGS. Nah.
Woo! Snake, my nigga Snake.
Yeah, Ocelot.
And of course, when you defeated Mario Brothers, King Koopa and everything, those
Yeah.
games right there, man.
Yeah, I had that Star Fox in my system for sure. A lot
Star
of
Fox,
racing games,
definitely.
Ridge Racer, Need for Speed. I came up on all the Need for Speeds.
Ooh, that was the
You know what
shit.
I'm saying? All the Need for Speeds. You feel me? All of them. But I just played that shit from young. All of the Call of Duties ever since Big Road 1. Yep, I played Road Rash. Wow, just love Road Rash. Kick your ass off your motorcycle, beat you with a chain. Come on, bro. Hella
Remember
Tekken.
Excite Bike?
Hella Mortal Kombat, a little bit of Excitebike, a little bit of Excitebike, a little bit of Burnout. Not much Street Racer. Man, hella Smash Brothers. My brothers, Henry and Maurice, were professionals. They used to travel the
He's
world.
speeding up.
NBA Jam, of course. NBA Street, NFL Street. Come on, man. I keep spitting them
Yeah.
shits. Midnight Club, Gran
Ooh,
Turismo.
Gran
Yeah,
Turismo. Yeah. That's when. Remember, Gran Turismo is when they pulled the foreigns out on niggas.
yeah.
Huh?
That
It
driver,
was
little.
like,
Of course, I got Mortal Kombat tattooed on me. I got Mortal Kombat and Killer Instinct. Them fighting games and Street Fighter is what
right.
made me. In my era, it was Sagat, even
Ooh, Ninja
even Bloody
Gaiden.
Roar with the animals.
Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden joint. Oh, Fight Night. Yeah,
Castlevania.
Fight Night, Madden 2K. I was top 7 in those games. I was top 7 and top 10 online when it came to them games. When I was really
Word.
a nerd bag. Yeah, Madden 2 years running top 10. 2K when Durant and Harden and Westbrook was teamed up. My OKC
Yeah,
play
squad was crazy.
was top 7. Even with the Bulls of that year with Rose. I think those were the main teams I used back then. Even the Celtics at that time. But yeah, I've been high level in quite a few. Oh man, Def Jam. Yeah, Killer Instinct.
Ooh,
What's your what about
that
that?
Def
Def Jam,
Jam. The
Primal
graphics on that Def
Fantasy,
Jam was crazy.
Shinobi,
Shinobi.
the
That's what I
N1
was
mixtape.
looking for.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Shinobi.
definitely all the Zeldas. That Ocarina of Time, that one where the moon came to the Earth, you actually had 24 hours to beat it. You always
Uh-huh.
had the Majora's Mask. That's that Zelda Majora's Mask. So yeah, definitely came up on Metal Gear Online. A little bit of
Super
Mike
Mike
Tyson.
Tyson
Always
Punch
young for
Out.
the Mike Tyson Punch Out, but I played all of the ones, all the fight nights,
Mm-hmm.
and the Knockout Kings. Y'all can't
The
forget about
Knockout
Knockout Kings.
Kings was crazy.
Knockout Kings was crazy. That shit really raised me for real.
Crazy.
All the WWF, WWE games. I'm making wrestlers. I'm playing
Oh,
all the
yeah.
sporting modes.
99, 90. Yeah, my niggas was jumping off for doing triple flips.
Ooh, he said I named my Agent Majora. That is hard. God. From Majora's Mask. Wow. That's fire. Some good Kirby. Definitely all those Mega Man and Bass. Mega Man and Zero. Yeah, NBA Ballers, NBA Street with Bonafide now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got to play that God of War. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all know so much about these games. You know that we all know how video gaming works from the inside because we know exactly why we enjoy these video games. And that's why it's more now than ever that y'all should actually create your own because you're so video game minded. That's why I just made us all do this. Because again, just you know what I'm saying, we're making games like get into the gaming field or at least help other teams build bigger games.
Right.
As long as you know it, you know, because what do they do to folks like us? Hey, you want to test a video game? Have y'all ever been a part of a beta test on a video game before it come out? I know I'm from the Bay, but so
yeah,
I mean,
we didn't get that lucky in New York to be beta testing.
Oh shit! You know they'll invite you out to be beta testing a game.
Remember the Knicks was losing for 53 years. They didn't open the door for us. There was no corporate cooperation in the city, bro. You're gonna see shit open up now. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks was losing. They wasn't inviting niggas nowhere.
Bro, stop now, bro. Damn,
bro.
Do with the Knicks, boy.
We ain't getting no corporate cooperation.
Yeah. Even y'all companies in New York though would hire people from California
out of New York. Yeah, dead ass.
So you know they just they put together such a video game culture also in the Bay Area, the tech culture, video game culture, that they did have the most beta tests. Like, oh, we dropping this new game next week. You know what I'm saying? We need 100 people to come here and just break this thing down, report the bugs, the frames, how does it look visually, how does it feel? Man, hell yeah, beta test for game.
Yeah.
So that's what they do. So you might as well have the public start to beta test your game once you know what I'm saying. Once you learn the foundations of building a game, go build yourself a clawed skill based on that game. So now that claw can really break up and make up that game in real time. And you guys should be able to launch 45, 60 days games now. And again, don't let it be don't let it be vibe coding up your game, but flow code up your game. Understand levels, understand your characters, understand your frames per second, understand if it's a fighter, if it's a shooter. Matter of fact, can you show them this on Hicksfield for me right quick, Red? Go to Hicksfield and actually go to the game thing and go to the super computer screen.
Yeah, because they kind of going crazy right now with that ish.
So that's what I just want to just make sure people can visualize this. You go to Hicksfield Games, and then go to the screen that says supercomputer. Up there up top, next to the thing, go back up top. You see next to it, it says supercomputer. Click that one. See, now this one is going to literally walk you through with type of character. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then press shooter. Go to genre. Okay, yeah, shooter. Sorry, go to style. You see that, y'all?
Platformer, shooter, novella, hyper casual, racing, and horror.
Nice. Then go to style, bro. So leave it on hard and go to style. Look. Now look at this. You want to be pixel art, horror? Look at that.
ASC, voxel, anime, or 3D. Come on.
Right. Then so you got horror, 3D, or something, and then go to settings. And then look, medieval, cyberpunk. So boom.
Retro.
Now, so what I'm saying for y'all is now if you can pre-imagine this, and you make up your own background, you don't gotta be horror. It could be Grand Theft Auto-esque, multiplayer, Need for Speed style, because again, you are all gamers and you understand games from the inside of how they should play, how they shouldn't play, what the rules should be, what they shouldn't be. And now what you're gonna do is actually reprompt that up there.
That's all they doing, y'all. They flipping games, as you can see.
They're flipping games.
They're flipping them.
They're flipping games. Don't be left out.
Don't get left out. They cook with this one, boy. God damn, they cook with this shit.
That's what I'm saying. Look at some of these games. So I'm saying, if we're ever seeing something that's in y'all power, like what are we doing?
This is the fantasy complex industry in real life.
Yeah, we gotta do.
Entertainment purposes only.
Shit every 6 months. Not that shit.
They finna cook.
So that's what I'm saying, y'all. I mean, if this is where if you can make it easy to look at the game, it's like, how creative can you be inside of that prompt? What are the rules of your game? It's this type of game. It feels like this. And then I would say,
Look, they done did Pac-Man over.
Arcade Man. And look how they look.
If you don't stop, what the hell? They done.
Bro, get up there and get the thing really quick. Look, he got me stressed out. Okay, shake back. That nigga red. You gotta put a red pill on there, man. You gotta be red pill, and they gotta be red peons on the run. That nigga ain't get no go.
No, if my shit is stuck, I promise you.
That nigga Soul Brother said they playing Catman, CAP.
My shit is stuck. It's stuck. I promise you.
He ain't killing them ghosts.
Look, you can hear me pressing it. You can hear me pressing it.
But look at that, just real quick, while you freeze right there, Red, because if y'all look in the corner, what does it say in the upper right hand corner? It says to remix the game.
Remix the game.
So that's what they're doing again. The same way we were saying, they're helping you guys remix things. All right, if it don't work one time, you understand it work later. But the remix system is somebody already coded up this part of the game. So how come? What's the stop? What I'm really saying is what's stopping us, y'all. We just talked about all these games. We all had a blast. We're being nostalgia. Then where's our team at? Where are we at, y'all? Come on, let's get it. Look at the little voxel Minecraft who?
Minecraft design.
Y'all, these are good starts of games, though. I think you understand. Y'all like, okay, it's these games. Oh, hey! Hey, bro, what is he running so fast for? Bro, this nigga's a problem. Oh,
Jason, coming out.
my nigga arms done disappeared. But that's the thing. That's what. So I got the new PC. Yeah. That's the thing, y'all. Again, y'all, they show you this because arms done came off. The other nigga moving fast as well. The thing is, man, y'all have the ability to start up something. As long as you're able to start easily, you can start to build on top of what you need. It's always like that in this game. That's why you got to flow. That's why you got to flow code. You understand? And they ran up 11 so fucking fast. That was ridiculous. This thing is moving so fast. And his arms is gone. Okay. They said he had a block. He didn't even do shit. So you say, are the games just for fun, or can you sell them? When you really go build up something, you wouldn't want to sell this because obviously it's for free. It's something that somebody vibe coded up real quick. As long as they vibe coded it, then hey, that is what that is. But once you get in there and flow and code and heal and get some, start using a little bit of that real
idea
shit.
For me would be like a game night, right? Let's say that you and your you create a game and whatnot, and then you do a game night, and then you might charge $10 or $5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just something to keep the people excited and whatnot. Or, I was gonna say to pitch it to the youth and whatnot, but they so spoiled, they're gonna be like, what is this? But if you could do some Minecraft looking stuff, you got your audience with the youth.
Right.
You
can start to make games. Teachers can make games that relate to what their children.
To their children's, yep.
Say, oh, you like Minecraft? Let's do Mathcraft, to where you got to build a city by the math. You know what I mean? Like, can't use.
Look at this. Look at this.
Damn.
AI employees
Yeah,
So they say you could hire AI employees to do the job for you, right?
yeah,
Then you got the skills, right? So here's the skills that you could put into your thing. So even right now, ladies and gentlemen, even with Fable being, you still want to come in and download these skills. These are C dance prompting skills, popular web designers, C dance director, right? All of this is for Clean 3 prompt director, uh, paid ads. Like get all of this right now for free. Then you have the connectors where you could basically connect all of these quote unquote Instagram, Discord, Vimeo, YouTube Analytics, Slack, Google Sheets, Google Drive, TikTok, Telegram. What the helly? Like they're going crazy at
yeah.
Hicksfield right now.
Supercomputer is one of those things. I mean, they're
That's
an
compute,
image
yeah.
and video company, but what they did with supercomputer and ads, that's why I tell y'all. This is why I'm telling y'all over and over again to stick to TV, because y'all don't play your businesses small. That means go play your businesses at the highest level immediately and make commercials. If you want to be hyper realistic, cool. You don't have to be in the video, because flow represents progressive insurance, because a little 3D Geico lizard has represented Geico insurance.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If you want people to, it's not always about UGC. It's not always about organic content on the internet. Go put your brand on television in the form of where a company's telling you how to go to television. And that has to be my whole spiel, because again, my father brought me up in television first. Jake from State Farm,
Right.
mascots for teams. Build up,
Mascots,
build,
right.
build up a little mascot real quick, and then do mix it with hyper realization, because nobody was guessing that the Geico lizard was AI or CGI. They heard the message and they seen the scene and they needed some insurance.
Right.
The general, you can see the general, a little fucking a white some military helmet mustache sticking out of a fucking helmet. They didn't care what it looked like. They didn't care it was a little, you know what I'm saying? Okay, of course you could put Shaq in there and you could put all these people, but find your people. Say, hey, what's going on, Red Pill? Let's do a deal. I'm gonna launch this general insurance. It's gonna be a military dude. I'm gonna put your likeness. I'm gonna AI your likeness into my commercial. I'll give you $250 for it.
Right.
Start to make deals, but take your brands to TV more often than not. More often than not. You feel me? So hand in hand, Hicksfield supercomputer and Roku ads, I would say, is the most monumental thing to connect in AI if you want to go get your money. I show y'all Meta ads, I've shown y'all Google ads, I've shown y'all all these things. So just go to TV now, y'all. Just go to TV. You know exactly where to hit them at.
If I were y'all, I would stay over here on Hicksfield. I would master this master supercomputer on Hicksfield and just let this shit take you where it needs to take you, especially if you're a creative right now. This might be
Exactly.
the best thing you got going for you in the creative space when it comes to something that's literally just super duper user friendly,
Yeah.
you know. But that process that you're talking, I would
Yeah.
love to see like a master class on that, like maybe a demonstration.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna pop it up real quick and make it real. I'm gonna make a real simple connection. Cause y'all gotta tap in with us on these bowls so I can really, but I'll give y'all this one. I'll show the connection.
Okay,
I
let
got
me
it. I got
stop.
it sharing it. I'll make a mind connection. I just want y'all to know what's available to you. So now,
Okay.
Red just took over his field and literally showing you how to put agents in place that will do commercial cuts for you. Okay. And you don't have to go out there and predict your own commercial, because what are you going to do? You're going to target before you launch so you can speak to the target. All right. I got some stuff going on. I'm in California with it at the time. I'm looking for folks. Is it still men or is it everybody? Okay. I'm looking for folks between 25 and 44. I know that they got between 50 and 100,000. Actually, hold on, no. because I'll just show y'all a real joint. I'll just take y'all through a real thing right quick. So what I would be doing and what I'm doing right now is to teach OGs that have been in business a long time how to become AI adapted. So that from the ages all the way from 35 to 55 plus, and I can instantly pat their pockets. I know they're making over $200,000 a year. And I can go in here, a fluent homeowner. I know they own a business, a B2B company. Okay. I know they're decision makers and managers and above. So when this advertisement for my AI agency pops up, I know that they're decision makers and they're truly owners, right? And if I know I need to sell them something based on their credit because I'm gonna have them finance. I'm gonna have them finance these agency abilities. I need to know that they have a credit card with the balance of $2,000 to $10,000 on it. Hey, a matter of fact, who think that's nutty? To the fact to where you watch TV knows how much money is on your credit card. Do y'all actually feel that for yourselves real quick? I know I'm a marketer, but do y'all feel that for yourselves? That you've ordered on Roku and they know how much money you have?
Damn.
Is anyone thinking about that part? I know I'm a marketer. I know I'm pro marketing, and I know I'm pro buying human data. But are y'all not watching me find and select rich people? I know that you have over $200,000 available. I know that you have a credit card with a balance of $2,000 to $10,000. So if I make you an offer for $2,000, $3,000, I know for a fact that you have it. So don't dare lie and say, "Will spend, I don't got it." You're lying.
Right.
I'm not going to say on the sales call that, bro, you're lying, but I found you because you have a certain amount on your credit card.
Right.
You have a certain amount in your bank. All right. So I'll go ahead and hone him down. You know what I'm saying? Boom. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. And again, this is households. I like social media, but you can only target individuals. I can send this to a household. The man, the woman, the teenager, you know what I mean? Other people, whoever. Okay? As long as I get into this person's house. See, now I'm in your house. I know you got money. I know you're a decision maker is somewhere in the business, or you flat out own it and you make decisions on it. Now, where am I going to come find you? Placements. Now, this is where we're going to line up with our Higgs field and why we should focus on TV. Because it give me a genre placement. So you know what that means? If I know I'm going to put it outside of action movies, I'm going to make an action commercial. Because isn't that what they do on television? When you're watching something on the Super Bowl, it'll be a Doritos commercial, but it starts off with niggas playing football.
Right.
Okay. So if you know you're targeting these households, and you see how I include action comedy, because what's your genre placement? It lets you choose the genres that will show your ads. You can also exclude specific genres. So if I know I put all my shit on comedies, I'm going to go to his field, or I'm going to be creative enough in my scripts to drop a comedy. Hey, what's going on, family? Are you tired of the AI influencer down the street? Give you more sauce, give you meat? Well, you want to come on down to Spin City HQ, where we got everything that you can do, and we don't miss a screw. I'm going to match it up to, I'm going to do something comedic.
Right.
Because I'm connecting. If it's a drama, I'm going to create a little drama. If it's an educational piece, I'm going to further education. Holiday, lifestyle, music channels, news channels, reality and pop culture, okay? Romance, sci-fi, sports. That means I have 10 commercials made because I'm telling Hicksfield, look, I only drop Roku ads. I do commercial level shit. So if I'm doing commercial level shit, Hicksfield, please make me 3 action ads, make me 3 comedy ads, make me 3 drama ads. And what are you guys going to do? You're going to turn that shit into Claude skills. And then now you're going to be able to forever get the loop of, okay, what's going on, Hicksfield? Again, that's the Claude MCP CLI. You know what I'm saying? I'll have Red show that again in a moment, but you're making that connection. So once your machine has made 3 to 5 successful action advertisements, TV advertisements, you're bringing it right back to Roku and you're launching it. You're not fucking scared, and you're well prepared. We know this shit by the numbers. Okay, delivery. Do I want awareness? Do I need to convert y'all right there on the TV? Right? When you see a QR code pop up on your TV when you're watching Roku, that's what it's doing. Okay. And then, do you want it to be excluded from TV mature and R-rated stuff? Are you good with your shit showing up? Also, where exactly is it going? My bad. Where exactly is it going? Are you gonna do you want to just put it on the overall Roku channel? Do you want it to be Disney? What does that mean, Spin? If they're watching, the genre is music, and what they're watching is truly the Disney Channel, then make a Disney musical level commercial. You can hone it down every fucking bar.
Walk them down.
And you're walking into these households with the exact message that they want to hear in their TV. If you guys are into health and wellness, if you guys are into all that, right? I'll go right back in here. It'll be somewhere on ESPN or Paramount, even Tubi, Peacock, Max, Hulu, Disney. Who's all watching that? Every fucking body. Knock it off. You think they're not. Knock it off. You think they're not. 150,000 households. Okay. I'll put it on sports. So I'll put it on sports. I'll keep it out the news. I'll keep it on sports and lifestyle. Well, I'll put some drama in there. Ooh. Okay, I'll keep some drama in that mug. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go back up in here. And then, I'll keep my age ranges open. And then I'll make sure that's what I'm saying, man. God bless the poor, but you can't do business with them all the time. I'm going to make sure all my people got $2,000 to $10,000 on their credit card, but they can make, from 50 to 150. Because maybe I got a bundle to sell. I want to make sure this is as easy as a purchase for anybody. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Okay. Easy purchases. Then I'm going to go to custom audience. I'm going to go to wellness right quick. Let me check some of this right quick. I think it's health. No, I'm in the wrong slide. My bad, John. I look crazy. Health. Okay, boom. They're interested in health and fitness, health and exercise. They're in healthcare. They're interested in healthy eating. Okay, interested in healthy eating. I got the food. Health, wellness, and fitness. Okay. I can tell if you rent in your place or if you own it. Let's just look at some of these things. I know if you're a founder. I know if you're in the decisions of marketing. I know if you're a small business. I know if you got more than 2,000 employees. Okay. I know if you're a car owner that your lease is already paid off. Again, are y'all not? Do you see what I know about you? Do you see what we know about you? I just want y'all to be able to look into a marketer's face and say, "But this is what I think about you. This is what I think about you." But this is data. When we say data is diamonds, it's because it's this. And I'm using this data, and y'all will use this data to do something good and not something malicious. Because honestly, this is marketing manipulation. I know you're interested in health, wellness, fitness. I know you're interested in healthy eating, and I know for a fact you have a credit card right now, $2,000 to $10,000. Hey, I only want a band.
Facts.
I got a personal training platform. It's called Spin City Performance. We take you every month, and we help you biohack your way to ... I know you got the money. I know you make this much per year. And then now, so again, what this takes on, Red always been saying it. Make your AI, make your plays luxury. But then you have to go sell to luxury people. Cool. Where do you find luxury people? You don't find them down there, you know what I'm saying? You don't find them in certain places. God bless them, but you're not there trying to sell a Bentley over at the used Honda lot. Okay, It's just not your business. But make your business luxury and know that, your service is for the affluent. It's not that bad. And again, look, an affluent homeowner. I know you own your home. You're interested, you know what I'm saying? You have it, all right? You have it now. So stop playing around. I got something good for you and the family. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on ESPN, right? Especially when I want to, I track down the dudes. Let's say I got something going on. Boom. What's going on, gentlemen? It's about that time. If you haven't maximized and optimized on your summer body, you need to join Spin City Performance today. Here's why. For only $1,000 a month, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to consult you based off your doctor paperwork, based off this. I'm going to match you up the perfect meal plan, and I have the AI platform that's there for your affirmations and your accountability. Go ahead and call the number below, 1-800-SPIN again, and then I'll get on the phone and our sales team will talk to you, and we'll see you in class. Boom, television drop. This ain't social media, y'all. This is not going out there and being a content creator. You are now the director of television commercials. And the thing is, you're targeting. So have no fear. Go get on TV. Everything that you're going to go plug in. So matter of fact, like Rhea was just showing, you just going to simply shake back and go grab TV commercials from Hicksfield. Now your Hicksfield is trained up on Roku ads, Paramount ads, commercials. You're now a commercial director. So you need commercial psychology. Yeah, we're in a marketing psychology, sales psychology. Where's my people that are in commercial psychology? How does a commercial really work? What needs to be said? What needs to be portrayed? How long is the hook on a commercial? Not a goddamn piece of organic content where you got to do a hook, agitation. You got to have your thumbnail. This ain't no thumbnail, champ. This commercial's coming on here soon tonight. It's not about a thumbnail. It's literally about messaging. And sometimes, people didn't even, people are watching the commercial. Because we all watch commercials, not to just, we'll turn away. We'll light a joint or something. We'll take some time, wrestle the kids off to the side. We won't watch it, but we'll hear it. So knowing that sonic ID, aka the audio of this commercial, is a little bit more paramount. You want it to be loud. You want it to be crisp. It doesn't feel the way on social media. This is beyond social media. This is you going to TV because you know why? Because you do business. And big businesses do commercials. This ain't marketing and ads no more, y'all. These are commercials.
Commercials, right. Definitely.
What emotions need to be triggered. Exactly, Troy. This is commercial. So now if we all start thinking about being commercial directors, we teach our Hicksfield how to be a commercial director. Now when we got our CMOS, now when we have our copper jewelry, take it to television.
Would you be using that meta where they find out what makes the brain, what parts of the brain is going off when they watch a commercial? Would you use that service as well?
Man, hell yeah. Man, what? That's a given. So that's definitely a given, man. It's in the game. Y'all look at y'all creatives, okay? You can do a video ad or action ad. Users can interact with this ad on their TV through an SMS link. Like they're giving you opportunity to do business, y'all. Like that's what I always want my family to know is that, hey, unfortunately, fortunately, whatever, y'all, they have the data we need to reach the people that will support us. And see, that's just California, where I'm looking for these folks. So it gave me like 100,000. I can go anywhere. Y'all. Let's not exclude ourselves from the conversation of doing commercials. Let me see y'all on TV. Let me see y'all on television, y'all, because I know we doing business. Yeah, I see you on the Instagram. Yeah, you got some followers. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We doing lives right now. We turned up. This is what we do. But y'all, my brand, Spin City HQ, Spin City Digital, is out there with a little tornado mascot, asking people that own, companies with 21 to 30 people on the team, do they need to become more AI adapted for more, more cash flow, more time back for the company, and a more overall AI first and accelerated company? Mm-hmm. Would you like me to consult on your floor? You know what I mean? And again, it's just making a commercial about it and being able to master the pitch of television, y'all. All right, so that's my spiel on that side, because every time I watch Hicksfield, my Hicksfield is meant to be a commercial director. So when y'all ready, you know what I'm saying? Right. Let me know. I will take y'all to TV. I will take y'all's tech to TV. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to apps and ads, flow coding up apps and platforms, and then getting up there, man, and flowing out your commercials, man. Because that's what you're doing.
That's valid.
everybody's doing, y'all.
That is valid. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick, but I gotta ask you about this the power move that was just made with Cursor. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But this is in video, guys. Being that we went over to Hicksville, we might as well just we might as well just show you a couple more of the sites that are somewhat like Hicksville. I'm not going to necessarily say that this is as good as Hicksville, but it definitely has Agent One. And Agent One is, or when you take it on to agent mode, Agent One is very helpful for building out any type of script, storyboard, or video that you want to build out. It has this great, it has a dope type of it's almost like notebook, it's almost like notebook LM and whatnot. You know what I mean? So it'll go into a mode that's sort of like notebook LM, where you could literally drop a script in there and you could build out your vision. You could build out your whole vision with it and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on real quick, Red. Landoris, hey, you gotta knock it off. If you're still here, you gotta knock it off because you said, then how do we help the poor? We can't just be like the oppressors. We must find ways to help the poor like the Panthers. Techno Tuesdays is free. Spin City HQ information is free. Them shits are mini tutorials on how to get shit done, cousin. I'm doing for my people what I need to do, but doing for the poor will have you poor as well because they can't afford to patronize you. So how do you pay your bills? How do you become a boss? How do you become a founder? Where do you find the money to support your Hicksville and your commercials and your movies and your shows and your pages and support your ads? Like, you got to go get your support from somebody, and people out there with money are looking to buy your solutions. That's what I'm saying. God bless the poor. That's why all my shit is free. You're watching a free show. Go ahead, Rick.
Right. Goldman Sachs said by 20, hold on. Goldman Sachs said by 2030 or 2031, how many trillions will be spent on AI?
Bro, too many. It'll be too many to count.
No, they literally put the report out today. I'm going to pull it up. So it's like, when we say what we say about going and get the bag, what we're saying is there's money out there in corporate. There's corporate bags. There's global money right now.
Yeah.
And it's time for us to go out and get that. We helping the poor right now. Like the brother said, it's episode 63. It don't cost, you know what I mean? This is free. I just put a 4-hour video on YouTube earlier today. I gave y'all one of the classes from Imaginarium that cost $100. You know what I mean? I put that out there. It's like, we are definitely dealing with helping the poor. You know what I'm saying? Get to the bag. When we started talking about this in the very beginning in 2023, when we showed you how to clone yourself, when we showed you how to make a digital twin, when we showed you how to take voices and clone it, every single episode, it's about adding value to anybody that's willing to do the work. Now,
that's something
yeah.
You say figure it out as a people. The people got to
if you poor with a poor mentality, if you poor with a poor work ethic, if you poor with a poor outlook on things, you're gonna stay poor. It don't matter what Spin and Red do. That don't have nothing to do with us. But if you're trying to crawl out of this poverty, if you're trying to change your mind state and see things, if you're trying to tap into your imaginarium, because your imagination, the best nation is your imagination. And so many people who used to be poor use their imagination to pull themselves into a better position. That's what this is about. We're daring you to think big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't. If you're saying some folks, you on your last $500, and I just told you to spend $500 on TV ads, you can't do it. And okay, well, you know that there's a route here. So next time you go get $1,500, I would say, man, try to drop that $5 and get a TV commercial for your beauty products, because you try to run that shit and turn that $5 into a $10, because you already know who you targeted, We got you a Hicks field for like 40. Bam, you ran about 4 or 5 of these commercials and at least got 10 sales. And your sales go for 100, you just made $1,000. Let us get that into your system of making money from it. You know what I mean? Because again, if we on your last, I'm finna hoard this 500. I'm finna eat with this 500. Spend your ass nutty as hell. Okay, cool. But if a person is making $5,000 a month, then now that little, you know what I'm saying, that's only 10% of his income. So I want to go in there where I can meet somebody at 10 to 20%, 30% of their income and say that on the other side of this, I'll actually increase your income. That's what it's about most of the time when you're doing it, when you're doing AI agency, AI arbitrage level work. It's that, okay, you had wanted to do something anyway. You said you wanted to make a short film. Okay, check it out. I can help you integrate in AI and expedite that film. I'll just need $1,000 to do so. Well, if you just built that whole film on your last, and obviously you can't give me $1,000 to even help you go get what you want until you do make double, make triple, and say, okay, I can spend it with you. If the poor don't have it, then my services have to go unsold.
So Goldman Sachs predicts the AI server market to reach 1.24 trillion. That's just the server market. That's just one market. There's multiple markets in this thing. That's not the only market in AI. But just the server market is about 1 trillion. So there's opportunity. And once again, it's all about perception. If you see yourself at a small level as a customer, then these articles would they look like, it just looks like Mandarin to you. But if you change your perception and begin to see yourself as a corporation, not a LLC, that's just one step. A corporation or a startup, somebody who could bring a solution and whatnot, somebody who could come up with an idea that could tap into those trillions of dollars, then this is your time. This is a window that you could climb through. There are geniuses in the audience, straight up geniuses. You feel me? And they're going to see things through a quantum lens, and they're going to be able to decipher how to make their way in or how to take a piece of that pie and eat it. The white man can't have all of the fun. You know, we will be questioned on what we did with what we left behind to feed with. Facts. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's movie time. Like they already went to the Cannes Film Festival and debuted the movie. Higgsfield did that. So it's in any moment they about to go to the big screens with it. It's movie time. You know what I'm talking about? We should be collectively coming together saying, how could 100 of us get 1,000,000 tokens so we could go ahead and build out a movies with an S on it? Father's Day is coming up on Sunday. There's 100 master teachers that I could name right now. Each one of them need a movie. Each one of them need a movie, like a documentary type of movie or a what if type of movie, a fantasy type of movie where, Dr. Ben is, what I'm saying, channeling comedic powers or something. I mean, it's so much that could be done. You just got to be you have to be a thinker, you know what I mean? Or you have to have somebody on your squad that thinks that they could tap into their diamond mind, their golden minds, you know? Like this is not difficult. We're not gonna make this thing difficult. Baby Shark, billions of dollars. This shit was on YouTube. Coco Melon, billions of dollars. It was on YouTube. I literally could take you right here to this page right here and show you how to make cartoons right now. Let me show you. I could take you right here to Artlist. Okay. This thing right here. This is one of the sites, but you literally could go right here and start working on cartoon graphics. Even no, matter of fact, Agent One. Let me. This one is cool, right? They got the toolkit. They got the Artlist Studio, AI video, AI music, AI voiceover, AI image. Yeah, you could do all of that. Hey Jen, you make your twin over here. C dancers here. One 2.2. You know what I mean? Like it's all right here. But this, to be honest with you, I would say this site is better than that.
Let's look at this right quick. Since you just brought that up, let's show. Watch this connection right here, yeah. Because I don't think that we
Yeah.
grasp it all the way.
Gracie's Corner got bought up by Disney Plus. Facts.
Just exactly where you go. Since somebody did brought up Gracie's Corner too, you can put the
Yeah,
same
Disney
cartoon.
Plus.
Because look where you can be at. Who all watches Adult Swim? Who sees some of their favorite channels like BET and BET Plus, Bravo Now, Discovery, Disney, Fox One, Hulu, NBC, Oxygen, Peacock, Sling, VH1. Who sees their favorite channels on here? A one if you see a channel you watch. Lifestyle Food, Cooking, ET, Food Network. Who's on iHeartRadio, Pandora, Spotify, Vivo, ESPN, FanDuel, Fox, MLB, NBA. You feel me? Like this was perfect time while the NBA was on. Or even right now, go NBA and sell some shit in New York. Target
Bro,
NBA.
NBA, you know how much money they making off that Knicks shit right now? Oh
Nigga.
my goodness.
Go up there and put your, you know what I'm saying, your business in the hat. Tie it up to go to what's that you on right now? Artful? What you said that was your song?
Artless.
Artlist. Go to Artlist. Go to Hicksfield. Create these things. Because what are they doing? They're using AI to have some of these jerseys and have some of these cool characters, right? Know the timing to put in and what channel to put it in. A&E, Animal Planet Go, Nat Geo Go, Film and TV, 24-hour movie channel, HBO Max, Roku channel, Tubi, True TV. Who's watching that? Current events and global news. Every time y'all see in AI something happen in news, something happen in war, something happen in politics, go get some.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Look, movies, okay, MC thrillers. Like, look at the things you can truly get at. It's endless. Anime. Go find your anime folks. Anime all day. Animation Plus. Ancient Aliens. Everywhere, man. Get connected to, you know what I'm saying? Get connected. Tyler Perry comedy, Tyler Perry drama, Beverly Hills 90210. Cheaters, like y'all, I wanted to go divorce court, dance moms. Stuff. If you even seen one channel so far, if you only seen one thing so far, I want y'all to know what's in the palm. Your Mythbusters, wife and kids. So you mean to tell me there's a platform where I can put my stuff next to the things that I watch all the time? I see commercials come on when I'm watching stuff. Hip hop, VH1, hip hop family stuff. I love reality, Warner Brothers TV, Wild and Out. How about your stuff come on during Wild and Out? How much fun you gonna have? What
That's
kind of
crazy.
flex is that? That's what I'm saying. So give yourself a flex on this shit. Even if you drop 500, alone, flex on your family and say, man, my commercial coming on Tubi tonight.
Right.
Yo,
Talk your shit.
my commercial coming on. What's the name tonight? Wildin' Out. When Wildin' Out come on, I bought a commercial spot. You'll sound like a fucking boss. The Zone ringside in sports. Keep up with boxing? What's hot right now? FIFA. It's burning up. Go FIFA. Go Atlanta. Go AI. Or whatever city you in, and FIFA hit that motherfucker.
Whew.
Bro, hit that motherfucker
Oh my
on TV.
goodness.
hit it with a goddamn geo-targeted meta ad, and hit that motherfucker with a geo-targeted Google ad and maybe TikTok. This round of shit gonna make you look like a boss, and it'll cost you less than $2,000. $500 on them 4 platforms in a span of 3 weeks, matching FIFA. You got something going on. It's a party. It's an after party. Go to TV with your shit. You think nobody thinks it's a game. Sometimes when motherfuckers see you on social media, they kind of can take you for a game because you kind of look like an influencer online. It looks like you're trying to sell something, and instead they're meeting you in commercial space where they know they're kind of welcome that you're going to sell something, because you don't do content on TV. You don't waste anybody's time doing a backflip and putting a thumbnail. And no, you get straight to the point. You illustrate the storyline of why your service or your product is it. And in the middle of this, I'm targeting you based on things that you're watching. Fox Sports, Monster Jam, Monster Trucks, baseball, NASCAR, NBA, NHL, goddamn Power Nation, Sports Grid, tennis, travel and nature, all the BBC channels, Modern Marvels, genealogy, nature, travel, space and beyond, news, music, iHeartRadio for the 80s, 90s, 2K. You're going to be a boss. TikTok radio, Vivo. They're giving it out. Y'all, they're giving it out. 48 hours, cops, court TV, crime. You know you can find people that's gonna rock with you and buy this, man. Look what we're seeing. Total Crime, First 48 and Beyond, Sci-Fi, Crunchyroll. Where all my folks that's on watching the Crunchyroll, getting their anime in their system, and you drop them a goddamn commercial on Crunchyroll of you in Dragon Ball gear, you because you're on Hicksfield, you on what you know what I'm saying? Go to Imaginary and figure out how you can lay these things out and how you can build up like original Black God type style, so it'd be real, it'd be hyper realistic, but it's in the name of your company and it's showing up on TV. It's an anime next to the folks who's watching anime. They watching horror stories. They like Stargate. They like Star Trek, The Asylum. Show them they shit in something that they can relate to, pop culture. Come on, y'all. That's it. Look at the data that's at y'all fingertips.
Man.
What are you talking about? I'm going to meet you on Crunchyroll and I'm going to give you an anime thing about me making anime. I got the Imaginarium where I'm teaching you how to make your own anime, and I caught you watching Crunchyroll.
Crazy.
And we know what we know about our brothers and sisters that's in the anime. Okay, I'm not going to go any further, but I'll just keep doing, I'm talking about the Bay Area dab, because you know what I'm talking about. So the more you know your ideal client portfolio, I would say start to go to TV, AI TV first, y'all. You want money, you said y'all asked me to spend, I want to make money in AI. Well, build up a digital product, build up something, have something of some value, save up about $500 and put that all in your television campaign. I'll show you target it with the laser on that mug. You'll message it, and it should hit. We should be able to turn the dollar into at least 3. This is Techno Tuesday. That's why. That's what I'm saying. Y'all shout out y'all favorite AI characters because they too AI and they can't think on how to create with AI. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about really create commerce, because my people go to TV and it's not confused TV. It's precise TV. It's by the channel. It's by the watcher. I know that they making money. I know they got $2,000 to $10,000 on a credit card right now because the data says so. And even if 5 of them, 10 of them, even if 100 of them lied and the data's not up to date, come on, it's 250,000 people on there. It's 250,000 people on the list that got $2,000 to $10,000 on a credit card available that are looking, that own businesses, and they just might be looking for some AI systems that take that business to the next level. All right, I'm gonna make a commercial about it, and then y'all gonna have y'all machines and y'all gonna have y'all products. If you do beauty products, You can go to Oxygen. You can target all women by the health, by beauty. It's all there,
Health
y'all.
and
It's all
beauty.
there. Health and beauty, yeah.
It's all there.
It's all there, bro.
It's all there. So let's get into this thing with Cursor
Yeah.
before we get up out of here.
And
Today,
we're gonna do Cursor, and then we got to turn the audience up a little bit about the hit song.
okay. So today, Cursor was acquired for $60 billion by Elon Musk and Starlink. Right?
Mm-hmm.
What the heck was that about? Can you please give us some insight as to why is Elon Musk paying 60 billion, not million, $60 billion, the biggest acquisition in tech history, I believe, for Cursor? And
Yeah,
what is it about Cursor that makes them worth $60 billion?
Yeah, it was a trillionaire's flex. Okay. One day they called him to the first trillionaire. The next day he made $1 trillion level investment in the tune of 60 billion. Okay, why would you spend the next 60 billion? You could have spent 60 billion on some ships, Mr. Muskie. But he said Cursor. Because the same way that we just seen data, here's a data play inside of Cursor that maybe we didn't know about. Maybe y'all know here because you're a part of Techno Tuesdays, is that Cursor has always worked with ChatGPT, Google, and Anthropic at a very high level. They probably had the most highest open use of API for coding ever from all top three in American language models. So boom, they're hitting on coding, and they figured out how to take a three-headed dragon and code. But Grok knew how to code too. And if anybody, and I'm gonna say so, and anybody ever used Grok super heavy, bro, it's actually built for rocket science. Bro.
You said it's built for rocket science.
Grok super heavy. It costs $300 and $400 a month. I'm like, damn, I bought it before. And right now it's on sale for $100. I kind of want to grab it because it's crazy. The thing I'm saying, that shit built for rocket science. The way it breaks code down into brackets and it's like a lot of people don't know about it because of the price.
Right. They ain't touching it.
Super heavy. And then you read into it, you say, damn, this is a machine for your ass. But that's the thing about ChatGPT, Google and them. They're marketing to the masses. Anybody can use this. The Grok joint, they kind of like, man, we use this shit to launch rocket ships. You can use it if you want to. You know what I'm saying? We're using our shit to advance in autonomous vehicles. Look at what the AI has been getting used for over there. So now you mean to tell me to connect, I got rocket level, I'm telling you, the math and science on Grok Super Heavy is different, bro. Like, you damn near want to call Einstein and Jesus at the same time when you see it come back. You're like, nigga, what? Nigga, you thought of that way ahead of time? Anyway, now if I can get all the data and the past data from in which Cursor has been keeping proprietary from all three of my other competitors, what does that actually make XAI? That's why the $1 trillion strut will say, well, I'm going to buy all that data. We just looked at data on humans, and that was based off one company's scrape because they have a television company with hella channels. So that Roku got hella data. Because you see inside of Roku, there is Paramount Plus, but Paramount Plus offers its own ads. Hell no, I can get on Paramount Plus easy if I just use Roku. I'll use the machine that's at the top.
Right.
So now I see Elon making a play of putting his machine at the top. And it's going to be better for math and science. That's the same way I showed y'all before using Google DeepMind. The masses don't need Google DeepMind. The masses don't really need Fable and Mythos. The masses, y'all do simple enough tasks. Right. But for the innovators, for the creators, for the scientists, for the mathematicians, for the real historians, for the it's, you know what I'm saying? We were saying it was the year of the founder, but it's kind of the year of the scientist. It's really the year of the builder. It's really the year of the true God, to where you say, generator, operator, destroyer, and repetition. It's like, oh shit. Wherever the most data comes from, who controls the data now can attract exactly who they want to use it. So trillionaire power play, they get hella data back, and now they can put XAI at the top because it has a connection from everybody. And then imagine under that same umbrella, again, you have Anthropic that's using Google Cloud, and they're also using compute from the same company. So now I say, I absorb everything at the top, and I hang the AI game over most folks' head, or bare minimum, go shoulder to shoulder with Jensen Huang, because he's always done the same thing. NVIDIA has always been it.
Yeah.
Because NVIDIA serves the chips and been serving up most of the data and most of the cloud for years for all of the language models. So that's how Elon sees I can get next to Jensen. Because now when my robots come out, I don't have to go by Jensen's rules.
Right.
And y'all see Bezos does the same thing. Bezos, folks get in a competition where they compare themselves. And it was like, Elon, oh yeah, you're not gonna put me in a competition with Sam Altman anymore. I'm a trillionaire. I buy companies that got information on his company.
On his right. They just absorb.
Exactly. So Google tries to play high, NVIDIA, and now it looks like Elon wants to go play at that level of artificial intelligence and robotics. Amazon, XAI, and Google play a certain level of AI, robotics, tech, and software. And of course, hardware. NVIDIA. Boom, boom. Yep.
Okay. Also, it was mentioned that Fox bought Roku for a cool few billies as well.
Okay.
Are you aware of that?
Mm-mm.
I think that just happened.
Okay, that's what's up then. That's what we need to look into. We want to see who got the data. Data is diamond, y'all. You can't get past it. You see Elon buying 40 billion in data. He wanted the data. What's he gonna do with the machine? Grok Super Heavy been a beast. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. That shit built for data scientists. That shit built for rocket. It's not rocket science until it's rocket science. Like the way that shit will kick back something, you gonna be like, oh shit. Like, oh shit. Like, this how y'all playing the game. You feel me? This how y'all playing the game. This how y'all running it. You know what I'm saying? What plug is that? You plug this up. I'm gonna spend that shit finna die. So yeah, big news. Pay attention to the news. To pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of people don't rock with the Grok because it's not the mainstream joint. That's why when you on techno and you like I'm willing to bet y'all. Like I'm gonna be like, bro, put in like a high level coding prompt in there. Watch how that shit breaks that shit down. And if you understand the math, I remember me and Brother Malik was talking about the math in something. Because you know what I'm saying? That's what scientists really do, y'all. Like I really like the science of AI and robotics to where it's the math within the code that makes sense for the functions. What functions feed other ones? What action and reaction can I get from the machine? This is kind of the math that I'm speaking of, y'all. If it's high level, it's high level. I'm making it as simple as possible. You want a math. You want, just take your arm as math. Like if you want to throw a ball, you need to go arm up, arm back, arm cock, arm forward, elbow release, hand release. You see that how we don't think of that because it's I'm gonna throw the ball. Like our brains think of arm back, arm up, elbow, shoulder, forward, eye, release. All those mechanics, machine learning needs that. It needs the context of the cycle that small. Like to the stuff that we don't think of, we have to make it the unthinkable within a machine. And I'm saying Grok predicts that. I hope that makes sense. I had to break down fucking machine learning math. That's kind of raw though, but that's how it is though, y'all.
Right.
So yeah, we'll close it out on what does everybody think about Can't Sleep Through the Night by Cub.
Phoenix,
Can't Sleep Through the Night.
Rubber Band, I think it's called Rubbers.
Yeah, Rubbers. The world, half the world saying it's AI. Half the world saying he just invented it
That
himself.
shit AI like a motherfucker, boy.
Red says AI. You know what I'm talking about?
But he set a precedent because this is what it is: reputation over AI, right? All he had to do is say, "Yo, I made that." Right? It ain't even like he a big name. I wasn't really up on that artist before that, but I'm assuming that y'all on the West Coast know who he is. Phoenix something. He's from
He from
uh
he from
the Shore
should
Mafia, I
be from
think.
LA, yeah. Should be a more
So
LA level dude.
LA
But
level dude, right? Bay Area.
nah, LA level, hell no. We never seen him in the Bay before. I mean, he do got the same cut. Like he got the same cut but with leopard print, you know what I'm saying? Tails. So Tails is going around. It's a different style. It's him writing the lyrics. It's just the
Right.
voice AI.
So we've said that before when it came to the AI music, that the
Right.
key, and that's what I do. All of the AI music that y'all heard, I wrote the lyrics. I'm getting publishing checks for that. That's all my publishing.
Right.
So he probably did write it, and he did what you taught us to do early in the game, Spin, where you showed us how to take a song, go to Chat GPT and upload the song, and then tell Chat GPT break down the style, give us
Yeah.
the prompt of the style of this song, and then it will break down BPM, beats per minute. It will
Yeah.
give you everything that you need. You really don't even have to upload the MP3. You literally could just put the name of the song in Chat GPT. Empire State, New York, Alicia
Yeah.
Keys, Jay-Z. Give me the style, give me all of the breakdown of it, give me all of the influences, you know what I mean? And it will give you a complete breakdown of it. Then when you go into Suno, you basically train Suno on that sound and that style and whatnot. And every time you prompt a song, and it will pull from that style and whatnot, and will give you the sound that you're looking for based off of what that song, what type of song sound that you want. So he probably went to Miami Vice soundtrack from the 80s and was like, yo, give me the disco synths. I'm just saying. He channeled a sound and a feeling and whatnot. But because I'm on my 1973 Knicks type shit, because I was like, it's 1973 all over again. That is the soundtrack. That's why that song is going crazy in the town right now. He literally channeled 73 with that.
Yeah, he came with some old school shit for sure. Uh, he said, "Spin it, how your mind spinning, man." Hey, I'm a smart motherfucker, man. I'm born from technology for real. That's why I tell y'all, man, it ain't rocket science till it is. But if you understand it, you understand what you're seeing. But on the song is I don't know. He had to go prove it because he wants his money back. I would hate to go viral and sooner all my money. I ain't gonna lie, I will lose my motherfucking mind. You know, to me, if I made a song with AI and I knew I did it on Suno, and then when I go public, and then the song blows up, this is the biggest fucking thing since Shoestring. I would be furious if this little AI app came to me and said, "Hey, you know what? All you did was gave us $30 one month, and we need to do something."
Yeah.
So, you know, whatever him and his lawyers and his team, because this is real, this is rap business. And I
It's
know
rap
all of
it,
this.
right.
I would hate it. I would hate to say that I only paid these people $30 and I'm going viral with something. Okay, if it's you know what I'm saying, I actually I couldn't see it no other way. The world is saying that my song AI just because I put something on it. Well, I'm taking this shit to court then because I got to do something. I need this. This is top one on 3 different billboards, 66 on the top 100. It's different. It cracked the internet. It's top sound on the internet. It's top inside of AI searchability if you put rubbers in. Can't sleep through the night. It's in AI search already. It's
It
top
is.
YouTube search. And for me not to be in control of that, man, I'm just saying I would be furious.
Devastated. But
So
it did show me something. It showed me that once again, because people been putting out AI songs,
yeah,
and it's not even like he got a name like that. It just,
yeah,
everything just, it was a Kairos moment. It all fit. It all because He had a little promo video. It had the filter on it. That shit looked old school.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? It was one of those things where it was like the curiosity of, was it AI or did he pull off something that, you know what I mean? Did he pull off an AI sounding song, but it's really him? But then I seen him in the booth a few times. I'm like, yeah, that was definitely AI, because he's not doing the same. He's not giving the same type of feeling or the same sound and whatnot. When he went back to rapping on it, you know what I mean? He's rapping and shit in the booth. But it's genius. Like Murdoch said, it's a breaking point for the AI music and whatnot. You're gonna see some of the rappers who need a break. They're gonna pop out with their little AI songs
But
and be like,
that's,
I
see,
dare
that's
you
what
to say
I'm saying
this is
too, though.
AI.
That's what I'm saying too, though. So even on that same point, it might not be a breaking out point for AI music at all, because he's denying the claims. He's not openly saying, "Oh yeah, well I made this with AI," so he's not even improving. He's not proving it to all of us in AI. Here, y'all, you see what I did with AI. He's saying it's not.
You gotta show, yeah. His thing is, you gotta prove that it is at this point.
That's what
I
I'm
ain't gonna
saying.
tell on myself.
So you know what I mean? A breaking point for AI music. People are also going to take this on the AI, the anti-AI side, and say, "See, yeah, you got the same way they did the woman. The woman really in the public said, I made an AI artist. She sing R&B, and I've made $3 million off her albums." Everybody bashed her. They even bashing the big homie Timberland when he brought out the AI joint.
Yeah.
So because he's not open with it, the lady and Timberland, they say, "Man, I do AI artists, man. Leave me alone. It's easier to me." The kid here is saying, "Nah, man, y'all are just making speculation. This is a song that I made. This is a song that I sung out. It was simple. It was easy." So now he's actually shitting on AI music because he's refusing to say whether he did it or not.
Right.
Like, I'm
That's
telling you,
smart.
oh, I know you made that song with AI. You're like, "No, I'm not. I'm not no AI using ass nigga. Nigga, I rap
Yeah.
this." Because you're gonna stand on your human originality.
Stand on that, right? He's gonna
So
stand
since
on
he's
that.
standing on it, it's actually a shun to AI music. It's not a breaking point. All he doing is shunning it by saying, "I ain't do that then. I'm not using the shit that y'all using. I'm really singing my shit out. Y'all just think it's y'all shit." That's what I'm saying. He's not pro AI at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he's not. Until he is, you know what I'm saying? But if I was a betting man, I would definitely say that there will come a point where he'll be like, yeah, it's AI. I wrote it and AI, because think about it. I could prompt the AI song that sounds like Rubbers and then just go in the booth and recreate it in my style. So it's like the AI could be basically the assistant that gives you the template, and then you put your sound on top of the template. And yes, that is my song. Somebody say, yes, that's his voice. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. He's not on the AI side at all. He's really standing on that. He made this music. You know what I'm saying?
That shit don't sound nothing like how he sound.
He just might
Respectfully.
have made that change that day. He might have been rapping one time, and they got high one day. He got on some shroomies, and he said, "Man, I'm finna tell him this. I can't sleep through the night."
I can't sleep. You know what I mean? I'm gonna channel my Phil Collins, my inner Elton John. Hey, well,
Because again, yeah, he is gonna lose hella money. Like the moment the niggas say, "Oh, well, that's AI,"
that
and
what
they
I'm
put it
saying.
through, like, because all you gotta do is actually,
They already ran it through they ran it. They
yeah.
got
And then what
they
they
ran
say,
that shit through it. 90%. They said 90%. They ran it through the you know how they got DNA tests?
yeah,
Yeah. They
you gotta
came
run that
back to
through
say you
Google
are not the
Lyrics.
father.
Okay, they on his ass about it, huh? Oh yeah, that shit's still for 300.
You are
Don't think
not the father. I would tell him milk that shit to the very end. You're gonna get booked at these festivals. You
Facts.
know what I'm talking about? All you gotta do is stand there, let that shit sing. Cause
Facts.
don't sing over that track, bro. You know, just let that shit do what it do. But yeah, run it up. Run it up.
Yes, indeed. Yep, that's him. That's ball game. Like how Drake had ghostwriters.
Oh, you
That's
already. But
whatever it is.
I want to say thank y'all to everybody in the building. You feel me? Thank you all for pulling up tonight. This one has been another one. You know what I mean? Another one of those.
Yeah, go commercial.
Yes. I do have to remind everybody that we are doing Techno Bowl at the end of the month. For today, we're going to make it easy on everybody, and we'll basically let me see. No, we don't have the tickets yet. Um, we will have everything ready for y'all next Tuesday, okay? But we are having the tech. This one is going to be special too. I promise this is going to be the biggest one that we've had thus far. So if you're in the ATL or if you are thinking about traveling to the ATL, it's summertime. I know y'all want to get out. I know y'all want to pop out. Yeah, we're gonna make this one definitely big, big. We're gonna do this one for the it's gonna be the New York Knicks special. We'll announce the roster next Tuesday. So get yourselves together, get yourselves ready to either buy the live stream or get the IRL tickets so you could pull up live. Juneteenth is this strong end. We'll be at Piedmont Park. If y'all are out there, tap in with us. We're gonna have performers on the stage, and we're gonna be moving around and whatnot, networking with the family. We might even go live on Yap It. I heard that Twitter/X is about to debut a streaming platform. I think that Casanet is not gonna go back to Twitch when he does Streaming University. That's what my spider senses is telling me. He's gonna pop out with a new platform. I like Kick right now. I like what Kick is doing. Kick seems like it's a OG. It's for the OGs, the old heads. But you know, I want something new.
We'll see
X would make sense. But yes, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back. Pray that Fable comes back to our lives so we could get these video games popping. For those that got video game ideas, tighten them up and let's go. Because once that Fable gets going and that Hicksfield supercomputer video game shit popping, I'm knocking out video games by the pound. You know, Fantasy Complex Industry Workshop coming soon. Y'all get ready, man. We about to turn this shit up all the way up. So with that being, I can't forget tomorrow. How could I forget? Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, me and Hitsayu Aku, we have class number 3 for Get Money. This shit been going crazy. Shout out to all of the KTLians. We are doing big things over on GitHub. All right. GitHub is popping. GitHub is the future. GitHub is where it's at. All right. So yes, make sure y'all pull up on us and be a part of that. All right. Let me see. The Get Money Workshop, the QR code is right there above inside of the QR code. You can scan that and get your ticket. All right. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow only on Zoom, 8 p.m. Get Money featuring Hitsayu Aku, Red Pillar. With that being said, peace, love, and light, y'all. You got anything you want to leave them with?
That's it, family. I'm gonna see y'all on the internet. I'll see y'all on the Ascended Masters. I'll see y'all where I see y'all. All right. Y'all stay healthy.
All right. No doubt. Peace.
Can't beat us, join us, please bring your coinage. We sink 3-pointers, money shots, all net, all vets. Bumps we not, jet skiing in them sunny spots. With women edible like gummy drops. Dummy stop, dummy stop. No weapon form can intercept a storm. Once my intellect is on, I'm projecting on magnetic fields and interact with blacks with athletic bills. I'm all about growth and developments like residents of Ebbets Fields. Not to choose between woo and chew. We wanna line them colors up like a Rubik's Cube and fade to black, here the truest hue. When you say the black man is God, who you alluded to? The usual, Clarence 13X, a worthy guess. The words expressed come from the word in flesh. Elijah M, the NOI, versus Leviathan. Messiah sent from the heavenly branches. 7 P's from since G-Dub cut down a cherry tree in the wilderness of North Amex, and we flossing death and forced aggression, or forced perception, forced protection, or forced confessions. It's all a lesson.
The sorcerers from Corsica, killer tonics, sticks and drums like the Philharmonic Orchestra. You niggas still playing harmonicas from officers. Fabric softener, jive turkeys, popping 5 perkies, playing with keys, the Scotch stores type. For that soft white, we could've caught life, just being forthright. First class on my 4th flight, popping out like Fortnite. Every night we lit like porch lights. The meek shall inherit the earth, oh yeah, the scorched type. And these niggas, they some hoes in these streets. Me, I'm 10 toes in these streets. They lost their souls, niggas got holes in their feet. Shit, I'm just worried about the craft and how to perfect it. Not worried about the craft, yeah, that's out of perspectives. Focus on the chip like I'm Robert Kraft, and then how to protect it. It's the waves of the oceans. Get to the money, nigga, save your emotion. Descended of the slaves in the graves in the oceans. Mastermind that the waves is in motions. These niggas, they addicted to the folly, addicted to that molly. Making me a movie, them sticks made of holly. I'm Dr. Manhattan, sitting on top of Manhattan. When I get all 5 rings, snap my fingers and pop up on satin. Dressed in all black, yeah, drop top the Phantom. Bless.
Crumb TV.